So I think for me, I first started noticing my hair thinning. It was actually about 20 years ago. It went from like really thick and really good, and over a short period of time, 6 months or a year, it was thin.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't as thin as it is today, but it was thin, and it kind of backed off a little, where it didn't get a whole lot worse. But just over the last 20 years, when I look in the mirror, when I put my head down like that, I can really notice, like, wow. Because I think when you look in the mirror straight on, you know how it is, you see yourself differently. But if I see pictures, or if I put that mirror up and look at a different angle, then I really notice, like, wow, that's getting thin up there. So it started a long time ago. It slowed a little bit, like I didn't go bald, but as you can see, it's really thin. So I'm looking forward to the procedure. I think I'm a great candidate for it, and I think it should be great.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw your blood. Okay. You've got nice veins, so we should be great there. Put them in the tubes. The tubes go into the centrifuge, where it separates the red blood cells from the plasma. And the plasma is what we use for your PRP. It's the platelet-rich plasma that goes in your head. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna get started. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay,
let's do it.
Let's go. So we'll take 4 tubes. We get quite a bit of plasma.
How much of that is like when you the stuff you use? Like what ratio? Like half of that would be that, or what?
So usually it could be depending on hydration. So we usually tell our patients to come in super hydrated. We'll tell them to drink coconut water the night before and the day of. And that just gives us it's natural electrolytes. So you get good hydration, you get really nice plasma, and the plasma is the usable part that we use for your hair. So we want great plasma. We want you hydrated. We don't want you dehydrated. Super important.
I'm usually pretty good with hydration, so it's somewhere you should be okay.
No,
I know I'm not dehydrated.
We're doing good so far. So we do 4 of these little tubes.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, head to the centrifuge. I like to dot off these because they have a little bit of blood on them. So, there we go there. Opposite themselves, so we counterbalance. I'm going to close it, lock it, and start it. Alright, so here's your PRP, Greg. Amazing. This is liquid gold. This is what we like to see. It should look like apple juice. That's the sign of proper hydration, good health, and I like what I see. So we're going to have amazing results. I can see it already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an alcohol swab, and I'm just going to kind of clean your hair a little bit. Hairline where I'm going to be injecting. Do you have any hair products in today?
I do.
Okay.
Do I have to tell you what kind?
I'm just going to make sure that I just clean your scalp, so then that way.
How to grow hair without getting needles stuck in your forehead. Just a little gel.
That's fine. I just like it to be as hygienic as possible, so we just want to clean it up with some alcohol. All the areas, and you and I spoke about where we were going to start. The hairline, we're going to bring it up forward is where we're going to start. We've taken your before pictures, and then we have ice packs for comfort. And we have a little vibrational tool that we use for the injections to help defer any discomfort. And then you just ask me any questions during your procedure. Okay. Now what I might ask you to do occasionally is press your head up against this tool, and it actually helps with comfort. So you feel that? So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you press a little bit with your head, and you're going to get a bit of an injection. And that was 1. How did that feel?
It was okay.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2. That's it. And then we take photos every treatment. to see how everything's going. And I can guarantee you by the next treatment, usually, not guarantee you, but usually you'll have these fine little baby hairs that we'll see sprouting. And that's just the beginning of something amazing. All right, Greg, so how would you say the experience was, the PRP, the injections, your discomfort level? How would you say that was for you?
It wasn't that bad. Like, there's definitely, you know, you can feel it when it's when you're injecting it, but it's not unbearable. You know, so I don't know how to scale that on 1 to 10. It's just it's bearable. You can you can feel the pinprick. Some areas are a little more sensitive than others, but
okay.
But the thing that surprised me the most is how like I thought when I left here, you know, my head would be bleeding or there'd be gauze and it'd be like you'd be heading home for, you know, a week or so to kind of wait till it heals. And, you know, literally if I had to go to a function tonight, I could go to a function tonight.
You absolutely could. So minimal bruising, bleeding, we usually take care of that while you're here. So
no downtime, so I like that.
Yeah, no
Perfect.
downtime. Yeah. Post-operatively or post-treatment, I would say. So you're going to go home. You're not going to wash your hair for 24 hours.
Okay. No
hair products. So if you were to go to a function, you wouldn't be putting anything in your hair. But the protocol starts today. So the Nutrafol is the supplement that we recommend you take for the 4 months. It is 4 capsules with a meal, so we recommend you take that at dinner. And then we also have you using a peptide shampoo that you'll start tomorrow, 24 hours post treatment, and that'll be every evening. So, and then the Theradone is the treatment helmet, if you will. It's the light therapy, which you'll use for 20 minutes a day. And so
just
that's every day.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 minutes once a day. You're on the computer writing emails for work or you're doing something. I mean, we all tend to sit and surf the web for about 20 minutes at least a day. So I think that, yeah.
You could wear it while you're driving too if you didn't care how you look, right?
I have no idea. I don't know if that would be recommended.
Just one question regarding the shampoo. Why at night?
Just before you go to bed.
Oh, so it's...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, because you want to... Okay, I get it.
Yeah, just so it can sit, do its thing, and then going out, not exposing it to the elements to bed, and then there you go.